i-Blason sent me a bunch of cases to review for the iPhone 11, and right now it's pretty early. It's before the launch day, so Apple haven't announced anything. So right now I have a dummy unit for you guys, so just to let you know how it looks like within these cases. So without wasting any more time, let's just dive into the first case. So let's start off with the Aries case. This one is the most beefiest and toughest one out of the bunch I have. I got the black, blue, and green version. To be honest, I wish the blue version is kind of like the green one where the sides matches the color, which is blue. But if you do get the blue one, there's minimal blue. There's just little blue accents, so that's just the downside for me. The design is pretty simple. The back is clear with a little bit of accent depending on the color you get. And the front also has its own screen protector, so it is highly recommended to take off any screen protector you have, whether it's plastic or glass, before installing this case. This case is pretty bulky, so if you drop it, most likely your phone is not going to break. So I would say this case is pretty good for anyone who's careless or always drops their phone. So if you're just clumsy, this is probably a phone or a case to get. The Halo case is up next. It's really slim and light, and by far this is my favorite one just because I don't really drop my phone a lot. So I just like things more simple, smaller, and just easier to hold in my hands. The black version has this smoky vibe going on, which I do like. The detailing on this is pretty minimal. It's kind of hard to tell at first look, but you have to compare it next to a clear one to actually see the big difference. So the corners and the sides and the little area beneath the camera cutout, that's where it shows the most, and especially if you have a white phone, that's where it sticks out. So if you are a clear case person but still want something a little bit different, I think this is a good case to look at. And last but not least, we have the Cosmo Series case, which is the most flashiest one out of all three. I'm gonna call it right now, and I think these cases are more for the female side, but if you just so happen to want to show off your phone more, definitely the Cosmo Series case will not disappoint. These designs are so eye-catching that the reflection hitting off the sun, the gold and silver, really bounces off your eyes, and it's just so striking, and it's just hard to miss these cases. When I look into these designs, it looks like these panels have some sort of dimensionality. These panels look like they're much deeper and have some sort of depth because the separation of the silver or gold lining really makes it pop. In terms of the physicality, I feel like the Aries case is a little bit thicker, so that's why I'm saying that that one is just more protective than the Cosmo case. But I feel like the Cosmo case still has a good enough protection. It still feels pretty thick. It does have its own screen protector, so it's not sacrificing so much on protection that is taken away from being super flashy. So I think this is pretty much best of both worlds. Out of all of them, I am digging the green one the most.
Let's flip. Oh, whoa, that is reflective.
Okay.
Bro, that looks psycho.
I like this. Purple is pretty striking as well, but the blue and pink is kind of subtle. So I do think the Cosmo Series is great for someone who just want to show off their phone, who wants more attention, and most likely a good gift for your lady friend. Now, in terms of installing these cases, the Halo version is the most easiest one, so I'm not going to go into detail for that. But for the Cosmo and the Aries case, they are a bit harder to install. To make things easier, make sure to have a coin to pry off the first layer, because it does take a little bit of effort just to do so. The Aries and Cosmo cases are a two-piece case. It's pretty easy to install. You just put the first one against the front panel and just stick it in the back one, and that's it. I'm just saying that it's kind of hard to deassemble the cases just to put it in. But if this is your only case, or you just know that you're not going to switch through a lot of cases, then you're perfectly fine. For protection wise, it's obvious that the Halo version is not going to last you big drops, maybe just small accidental ones. Next up is a Cosmo version, which is still pretty thick and protective while not sacrificing anything on design. And then next up is the Aries version, which is a bit bulkier, so I feel like that is the most toughest one out of the whole three. So in the end, i-Blason got something for everyone. Someone who's just more simple and minimal, all the way up to those flashy and clumsy people. And of course, if you are in tougher work environments, then they also got you covered as well. So for the price, paying between $20 to $25, I still think it's a good investment to have just to protect your $1,000 phone. So that is my review. Please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.